Just another beautiful day in Cambodia. I've fallen in love with this country again. It harbored as a safe haven for so many of the expats during the COVID or the Kung flu, as Trump would say. And then it's not Stockholm syndrome, because it is. It's just a beautiful country, great people. So I don't know. It's not that I'm misleading my hotel manager, because I do need to go to Phnom Penh for my U.S. passport. But the crickets, and I don't want to tell her the truth, from like 5 to 8, because of the marsh, right? She can't help it. It becomes incessant. So I'm going to give it another week, but she's allowing me to sit the monthly rate for the week, right? $25, $25. Right? Some of the English rate, so is the French, the high tone when they say so, dollar, right? So yeah, 25. So that's wonderful. So to see if I want to stay here or if I might try to move elsewhere. Hello, brother. Yeah. So yeah, he's got a nice pad. That's a nice one, right? That's a really nice home. To see, right, if I want to stay or if I'm going to move to another hotel, I probably need, so what would it be? I'm thinking out loud while I'm talking to, 700. Almost, right? We're almost up to 700, guys, 700 subscribers. I'm trying to think then, that would put me, so what day is today? So January, it'd be like then, yeah, that would be relatively the end of December. Right, and then it would be January. I would need January to February, another 6 weeks, right, before I would need to fly to my new university. I need a new passport, criminal check, and then back up into China. But again, it's so bizarre how I cannot speak to one colleague of one future colleague. Again, it seems absurd, I know, to the Western ear, that why would a university even lie about having a foreign teacher, right? But this is like the Chinese, this is dealing with them sometimes, like they would just create something. Like my wife said, I'm in Russia, when if you zoom in on the picture, it's nice. I've checked her passport, like she didn't go, like, and it's notorious of like their YouTubers. It's like they were AI before AI, like they were, right? It's always like a game, and like down here too, it's like the scam centers. It's like it's like enjoyment. Yeah, like these guys just run from me. It's like, just run, sprinters, and those guys just lost. It's so funny. Again, this is how I like to head down to Suksan Road, and people just are afraid of me. It's like the Wild West. This guy. It's like talking about a chicken with his head chopped off. Pick a side here, son, if you want to get away from me. There you go. Oh, this has got to go viral. Look at that one. Poor bugger. They made him go head first into this lovely home, right? That's crazy. They probably got it on camera. Wouldn't that be funny? Just have the rooster's head just jammed right in there. So to get back to that topic, though, it's almost they're masochists. They like gambling's so huge with Asians too, but it's like they want the punishment of being conned or scammed. It's like a game, right? They just like it. But so why would they lie about about having a foreign teacher? Like it's nonsensical. Right? So either the reason that this person, alleged person, Nikita, right, is not getting through to me, either she or it doesn't exist, A, right, or B, is not having a good time there, right, and doesn't want to mislead me, which I appreciate, right? Now the third one would be, like, imagine that, where they're coming back, they don't want to speak to me, they're not having a good time, but they have no other choice, or I think there's a D level too. Maybe the university won't pay them, or they're telling them they must, right? It's like Ric Flair in North Korea, he wouldn't get his passport back unless he defamed his own country, right? Something like that. So anyway, that was funny though. So if you go to the whatever mark, you see the poor rooster's head running away from cliff. Bang! So anyway, gonna have breakfast and then some more teaching, man. Yeah, yesterday I was off. Again, my mate is just so bizarre, Sir David. So wanted to say goodbye to his mate. He's a good lad. Sent him off, and then Davy's, I'm not. Even when he left a message saying, well, I'm going to have a drink. I'm starting early. And then he's not, or he didn't, or I came down. He's just whining. So, David, I'm done with you, mate, for a while. I'm gonna wait. I can't just booze with you solo because it's the whining party with David. I'll send this on to our other mate, to Tony Quinney, about it. It's just, when I'm with him, it's just the pity party and then blame. And like yesterday, you had David misplaced his phone again in this shithole room, and then it's like, where's my phone to see, blah, blah, blah. It's like, come on, David, fucking stop whining. You can't whinging, as the Brits would say. So, all right, man, walk this street loads. I'm actually gonna, first time I'm gonna repeat a restaurant. This one on the side of the road, if you scroll back to my videos, is pretty delicious, quick, efficient. And again, the traffic, I've left traffic tips here when you're walking. You got to go against traffic, which I'm not doing. You try to anyway. And then I'm like, it's a growing, developing nation with money. So you don't want to, like a Friday morning, a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning, right? I even noticed that yesterday. Like, it's just, people are partying at other people's homes, right, out in the countryside, pass out, and then drive home, right? So you don't want to get hit on the side of the road. And then the other thing is with food, right? In these developing countries, right? You want to try to get the street food early because it's the dust just gets in it, and you can just see it. And then of course the breads, that just goes without saying, and the fruits, you want to get them early, and the meat, everything really, right, when it's fresh. So all right, people, have a good one. Thanks for the new subscribers. Welcome to the madness.